What is up, guys? Zero Replays here. Today we're going to be bringing a special video talking about my childhood injuries, things that have happened to me as a child that caused me to get either stitches, like a cast, or any type of things that may have happened. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right on into this video explaining the first thing. So the first thing that I find really funny, and now that I think of it, is me and my brother were on a couch and we decided to stand on the tip of the couch where like the backrest is and have a pillow fight. Now obviously this isn't so smart of an idea, but I had an entertainment center in front of the couch, and that's like when my brother hit me with a pillow when we were having the pillow fight, and my dumbass wasn't thinking enough to think that, wow, if I fall backwards I can hit my head on this entertainment center. And therefore, that's when my brother hit me with such a great amount of force where I flew fucking backwards into the entertainment center, causing glass to break that was on there, causing the TV to fall, breaking like half the shit that was on the entertainment center, and all that other crazy crap from just such a simple incident. Now I ended up getting stitches like in the back of my head because I got glass in my head, and it really didn't end well, like when I had to get all these stitches on my head. Now that's why I have like sort of long hair, because it covers up a big scar I have on the back of my head. And it's actually really good that I do have this to cover up my scars, because, you know, these scars are pretty fucking ridiculous. Moving on to the next incident was when I was riding a clown bike, I guess you could say. And that's when it was like all crazy, because a clown bike does not have brakes or any type of way you could stop a bike if you're going at a great amount of speed. Now if you don't know what a clown bike looks like, it kind of looks like this. That's a fucking clown bike. That shit is fucking crazy. It's just something that's really hard to control with the small little wheels that it has and everything. But yeah, I was riding that down my hill that I had when I lived on a street that, like, I don't even remember what the street name was, but I was going down the hill at a great speed and was not able to stop. And at the end of the hill, the neighbors had a metal fence that was toward the end of their driveway, and I could not stop the bike going down the hill, and that's when I hit the metal fence, flying into it, and I think that's when I broke my arm. That was the stupidest shit I've ever done. I wasn't thinking I could actually go ahead and hit this fence and almost fucking kill myself doing that. Now moving on to the third incident that happened was when it was winter time, and my friend, I think I remember his name was Angelo, I had a metal baseball bat, and he decided, let's like hit snowballs with the metal baseball bat instead of a ball, because we couldn't really do anything with the ball because I lived in a small backyard which could have potentially broken glass. But my friend decided, let's throw snowballs in the air and hit them with the metal bat. So that's what I did, and it was his turn. He was throwing the snowball up. I was preparing my snowball for the next hit, and that's when I was standing up after I was done preparing my snowball. And as soon as I stood up, I seen my friend swinging the bat, and he didn't see me behind him, and that's when he hit me with the baseball bat right over my eyelid, kind of where my eyebrow is, and he hit me there, and I ended up getting 25 stitches. I remember that day like no tomorrow, only because I seen the red in the snow, like the red from my blood was in the snow, and seeing that like really freaked me out, because the look of blood in real life, like even seeing it in clear white snow with perfect red like blood, scares the shit out of me. Like, that was the scariest shit that I've ever seen. It traumatized the shit out of me, and it was actually really fucking disgusting. But I ended up getting 25 stitches, and my dad was home and he was freaking out. My mom was out. It was around Christmas time too. My mom was Christmas shopping. My mom had to stop Christmas shopping to go all the way to the house to come pick me up and rush me to the hospital, because I was losing blood, and I was losing blood really fast. And that needed to be, I needed to be rushed to the hospital. I don't know why my dad freaked out and, you know, didn't just call 911, but I ended up getting driven to the hospital by my mom. Another incident that happened to me was really stupid. It was actually really fucking retarded now that I think of it. It wasn't really as bad as all the other ones, but my brother and I were riding our bicycles in the driveway, and a car was coming in the driveway, so I was moving over to the right side of the driveway so the car can come in. And as I was moving over, my grandpa's truck was on the side, and he had a really bad license plate that was kind of like sticking out. And when I was riding my bike and moving over, I hit my finger on the license plate and ended up getting stitches in my finger. Don't even ask me how. This shit was ridiculously crazy. I cut my finger on that metal license plate and needed stitches. But at the end, everything was alright. But now that I think of all this crazy shit that happened, it's actually really fucking hilarious. But obviously, when it actually happened, it really wasn't that funny. And it, you know, it was pretty fucking traumatizing, actually, half that stuff that happened to me. But one last thing that I have to tell you guys is there was another time when I was trying to reach for the soap on the bathtub. Like, there was a bathtub and I was standing on the rim of the bathtub trying to get the soap because I was short and wasn't really able to reach the soap at the top that was really high up for some reason, because there was extra soap and I needed more. And the rim of the bathtub was slippery, and when I tried to reach standing on the rim of the bathtub, I slipped off the bathtub and I ended up hitting my head in the, like, slipping off the rim of the bathtub and hitting my head in the bathtub, causing a crazy ass head injury. Now that I think of all this, it was pretty funny, and I thank you guys so much for watching this video and giving me great support on my YouTube channel. But as always, guys, it's been Zero Replays, and I'm out.
Give me some bad advice. I hate when you ask me over. You drunk off a glass of wine. No wonder I'm acting sober. So cut me out of your life and leave me like class is over. But when the day goes and the night comes, I'll still be your Casanova.